Let's talk about a crypto that stood the test of time. An estimated 80 to 90% of all new crypto projects fail within the first 9 to 12 months, leaving their investors holding a worthless token. The equivalent value of Digibyte as compared to Bitcoin, if you take the current circulating number of Digibyte at 14,690,000,000 and divide that by the current circulating supply of Bitcoin at 18,860,000, you get a Digibyte to Bitcoin ratio of 778 to 1. So if you divide the price of Bitcoin currently 43,757. So if you divide 43,750 and you divide that by 778, that would give you $56.23. So Digibyte should be worth $56.23 per Digibyte. And it is currently 4.9 cents. So that is a considerable upside for Digibyte, considering that Digibyte is faster and cheaper than Bitcoin, performs the same function. If you compare one cryptocurrency to another, Digibyte should be worth $56. So if you had invested $1,000 in Digibyte back when it was a half a penny, you would have a bag of Digibyte that, if compared to the current Bitcoin price, has the potential of being worth over $11 million. This coin, in my opinion, is a sleeping giant. It's been around since 2014. It stood the test of time, and you can still pick up 100,000 for a mere $5,022. And when this sucker pops, it's going to go. I think that even if it goes to, say, $5, which is still way undervalued compared to Bitcoin, you're talking with a $5,000 investment having $500,000 worth of coins when the cryptocurrency is adopted, which it still has not been. We're still in the very early stages, but this sucker's been around for quite some time, and surprisingly it's still relatively unknown to a lot of people, and it does everything that Bitcoin and its leading competitors such as Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin do, and it's faster and cheaper than those others. It's got over 250,000 full nodes, which means there's over 250,000 computers with a complete copy of the Digibyte blockchain stored away. It is the most decentralized blockchain out there, and it's still relatively unknown to a lot of people, and that's the only thing that explains why it's currently still so cheap. But it ain't going anywhere. I mean, it's stood the test of time. 2014, so it's been around, what, 7 to 8 years now? And when the world starts using cryptocurrencies, which they will, it's only a matter of time. And in my opinion, it's going to be sooner rather than later, given the global economy teetering on the brink of total failure. We're going to have to move to something like this to, that governments around the world can't just print a bunch more of them. It's the perfect cryptocurrency for day-to-day transactions. It blows away Litecoin. It blows away Bitcoin Cash, and it most certainly blows away Bitcoin. Bitcoin may be a store of value, but as a day-to-day currency to go buy a cup of coffee with, you can forget it. The transaction fee alone for Bitcoin is going to turn a single cup of coffee into a $50 venture, So I highly recommend that if you're looking for a place to put some money, I'm, behind the Theta project all the way, but this is my second largest holding, Digibyte. I got into it back when it was cheap, so, I didn't have to invest a whole lot, but, it's a screaming buy still, and the beauty of it is it's got 5 mining algorithms so that you can mine it with just a CPU on your computer. Hell, there's people out there that are mining Digibyte using Raspberry Pi. It's a $35 single board computer, and people are mining it using one of those. So, it's not like you got to have a supercomputer to mine this. Bitcoin, you got all these ASIC miners. The little guy ain't got a chance anymore mining something like Bitcoin. But, Digibyte being what it is, and the 5 different mining algorithms, you can mine it with just, an old computer for that matter. The 5 different algos, each one gets 20% of the block rewards. So these people with these ASIC miners can throw every bit of hash power they've got against Digibyte, and they're only going to get 20% of the blocks, because the other 80% go to the other 4 algos. I'm not a financial advisor, but I tell you what, if you're looking to invest in a cryptocurrency, I highly recommend Digibyte. To me, it's the next best thing. I don't have any, I've still got some Bitcoin Cash. I don't have any Litecoin anymore, but it's Theta, it's my number 1, and Digibyte's my number 2. Well, that's a wrap for this presentation, so cue the music. If you enjoyed the video, then hit that thumbs up for me, and I'll see you in the next video.